Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Pisces. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the end of March 2024. But anytime you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages meant for you. Make sure you watch the entire thing. They can be anywhere if it resonates. But this is also for, wrapping up the full moon in Libra. We just had the lunar eclipse, and we're literally, right in the middle of eclipse season between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, which is April 8th. Easter is at the end of March, and then we immediately hit on April 1st, April Fool's Day, Mercury retrograde, which isn't funny. So Mercury retrograde goes from the 1st through the 24th. And then we have 2 weeks of the shadow period afterwards. So literally the entire month of April is dominated by Mercury retrograde. Planet Mercury, is the planet of communication. So anything that deals with communication, transportation, or even technology can be, and many times is affected in one way or another. Any kinds of miscommunication and relationship snafus, and you're not supposed to sign new contracts, you're not supposed to cut or do anything crazy to your hair. A lot of the times you'll see relationships, people from the past come back up, so just be aware. Okay, so in lunar eclipses, eclipses in general, they mark energetic endings and culmination points. If an eclipse's sign, like for instance in Libra, coincides strong with anything in your natal chart, then there will be exciting turning points in your life during that eclipse. Now the solar eclipse that's coming up, that'll be in Aries. So if you have Libra or Aries in your chart anywhere, you could be seeing some more significant energy happening. So the song that I had a pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, Pisces, it's called Houdini by Dua Lipa. And it's very interesting because, Pisces, you as a water sign, fellow water sign, because I'm Scorpio, you're very deep and mystical, and you're probably even deeper than Scorpios. Scorpios are probably more mysterious, but Pisces can be more deep and mystical. It all depends on what's in your chart, okay? So this, the whole concept of Houdini, like a magician. So some of you can be magical practitioners. Dark and light, I'm feeling. So, but this is somebody who's very mysterious, and some of the lyrics are, I come and I go, tell me all the ways you need me, I'm not here for long, catch me or I go Houdini. And then it goes on to say, time is passing like a solar eclipse. So it actually mentions the solar eclipse. I feel like there's going to be something where you come and go. You might be trying to vanish or get out of something or disappear from something. See you watching and you blow me a kiss. If you're good enough, you'll find a way. Maybe you could cause a girl to change her ways. I need something that'll make me believe. So this is either you or somebody that you're dealing with, but it's like somebody is like watching, and they could be watching you come and go. And I'm hearing catch me if you can. So there could be somebody that's on the run from something for some of you, or somebody that's like trying to escape something or get out of something. Others of you, you're watching somebody like this, like somebody else able to get out of something, almost as if by magic, like Houdini. So let's see how this plays into the spread. I'm doing Oracle first, and then we're going to pull some tea leaf fortune, and then end with the tarot. I'm doing it backwards, and it's been working quite well. So, just like Mercury retrograde, how it's like going in reverse, but it's really not. It's an illusion. It's like an optical illusion. All right, what do we have for Pisces, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Pisces. Underneath the deck, we've got number 20. Oh, my nose is itching immediately. Sorry, I'm not picking it. We have beauty. So it's number 20. Something significant could be happening on the 20th, or could have happened on the 20th. Now going into April, that's 420, right? So that could be significant for you as well. We've got beauty, which is also, if you look at this card, it almost looks like a woman's face. Again, optical illusion, like I was saying. Mercury retrograde. And then this is really, it's a picture of a flower and a butterfly, or a couple flowers and a butterfly, but it looks like a woman's face, optical illusion. You could have been experiencing, or could have been in some kind of an optical illusion. What is that? What are you trying to tell me? It's like it was an illusion that, this is for somebody. It was an illusion that somebody created for themselves. They put themselves in the illusion. So they may have been trying to, somebody may have been trying to like make somebody else, make it look like somebody else was something. So it's like backfired. So like somebody could have been practicing magic and tried to make somebody out to look like something, and now it's backfired. Maybe that's why somebody is trying to get out of something like Houdini. I don't know. Top of the deck, we've got fear. This card has come up 3 times in different spreads. So what I've been saying about this card, it's number 11. The card is trying to escape. It was trying to run away. So it's number 11, and that's divine flame, divine partner, twin flame energy, soulmate energy, right? 1 + 1 = 2. That's about unity. So this could be something like with a partner or in some kind of partnership, but it's like somebody's feeling fear about something that's been done in the past. And there's nothing to fear but fear itself. It's like you have to go straight through it in order to get through it, right? But this also talks about, there's a cage. It's like being set free. Maybe somebody's worried about, like, they have a fear about going into the cage, like jail, penitentiary, something like that. Because then down here, you've got somebody worrying about it and almost like they're trapped and can't get out. And then underneath the deck, we have the beauty. This is actually more about self-love, the beauty card. We'll get into that in just a second. So interestingly enough, too, that 1 + 1 = 2, and then with 20, 2 + 0 = 2. So this is definitely having to deal with like a partner or a twin flame or a divine match or something. Underneath that, we have 20, and then we immediately have 30. And this is purity. So you're dealing with somebody who is like pure soul. And then below that, we've got masculine, number 42. Somebody could be 42 years old. This is the lunar god. Now, masculine energy, that can be female or male. Like, you could be talking about a female or male. It could be like a female in her masculine energy. I always say like a single mom. Single moms are awesome at being both masculine and feminine because they have to be. They have to wear both sides, pants, both sides of the fence. Okay, I was about to shuffle these. What am I doing? Okay, so, Abby, I am shuffling these. Sorry, I was like going off on tangent. Okay, Pisces, please. Underneath the deck, we have confetti, number 34. This is interesting because this card's come up too. I think it was in Scorpio's reading, fellow water sign. So underlying energy is something about a celebration. This could be you, this could be somebody else celebrating something or getting ready to celebrate something, or this could be on your mind. And then we've got top of the deck, number 25, the Velvet Queen. It's interesting. I feel like we've got 2 completely different people here. So I feel like this is probably like a Scorpio energy. I mean, did the card come up in any other signs? It's whether or not they're Scorpio or not. It's like a completely different energy is what I'm feeling. But it's like somebody who is about to celebrate. In that reading, there was a celebration coming up. So somebody is about to celebrate. But in this card, could be your energy, Pisces, it's a lot more serious. She's a lot more, it's like she's watching something in like pure, like kind of like awe, kind of like amazement, but also, I mean, like, dare I say, jealousy. So we have 34 and 25. Something could have happened on the 25th of March. Three plus 4 equals 7. Sevens are about boundaries, defenses, opportunity, growth. All right, so underneath the deck, we have effortless effort. We arrive at non-action and everything gets done. Top of the deck, we have moderation. When you have accomplished your goal, simply walk away. So it's like when you've done something, you don't keep doing it. And this could be something, this could be talking about somebody's fearing something that was done in the past that potentially was done like out of way out of moderation, way out of proportion, basically. Like it wasn't done in moderation. And it could be anything. It could be drinking, any kind of partying. It could be worrying, fear, obsession of sorts. Effortless effort. I feel like this is describing this top half and this is describing this bottom half. Very strong message here. We're talking about one person underneath the deck and one person on top of the deck. So whoever's on top of the deck, you or the other person, somebody's got fear of something. They're watching another person, almost as disbelief is a better word. Almost as if in disbelief. And it has something to do with moderation or not having practiced moderation. Then we've got beauty, confetti, effortless effort. We've got somebody who's very beautiful, who's very confident, who's very self-assured. But it's not it can be outward beauty, but it could also be inner beauty. They love themselves, right? The confetti is all about getting ready to celebrate something or being able to celebrate something. And almost as if effortless effort, because they arrive at non-action and everything gets done. It's just somebody that can take care of business. So let's start, I'm going to go across because that's exactly how I'm feeling this energy. So we'll start with top of the deck. Actually, no, we'll start with the underlying energy. So this other person, right? I just flipped exactly to the card, exactly to the page. So beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere in nature. Just look. Beauty comes in many forms and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of clutter and what you find disagreeable. Mantra. I see beauty everywhere and it raises my vibration. So it's being able to look at the world and see everything is beautiful. Every little thing. And it's almost the same concept as like being grateful for everything around you and everything that you have, right? Just seeing the beauty in it. Okay, so then confetti. You will soon have cause for celebration, whether a big win or token gain, affirming that the best is yet to come. Sweet success is headed your way. Prepare to celebrate. So yeah, so somebody, this person, who you're dealing with, underlying energy, and you'll know who this is. They're getting ready to celebrate something. And it's because of effortless effort, but I want to read it for you. So, the palm tree represents the concept of wu wei, or effortless effort. When the cool wind blows, see if you can accept it fully. Feel your feet as they touch the ground. Allow the energy to flow up easily and down your spine. Speaking of feet, like today, it was such a nice day outside. I was taking my dog on a walk, and we stopped by this area. It was like grassy patch, and not a dog walk, but like just a grassy area. And I slipped my sandals off, and I just got grounded. I put my feet into the natural grass, and just soaked it all up, and it was amazing. So it's getting grounded. Allow the energy to flow easily up and down your spine. Every emotion that feels overwhelming is just passing through. Thich Nhat Hanh said, "To suffer is not enough. We must also be in touch with the wonders of life." That's beautiful. So Tao number 48, mastery is achieved by allowing things to take their natural course. You can't control things. You have to go with the flow, and transmute the energy around what you're given, not force things, right? So reflections, how much time do you spend wishing things were different than what they are? Once you accept reality for what it is, you can work with it, just like I was saying. Transmute that energy when you go with the flow. And allow yourself to sway, feeling grounded and lifted at the same time. Affirmation, when I face fear, it loses its power over me. Amazing. So now, for main character or top of the deck, I feel very strongly like many of you could be this person, but again, place yourself where you need to go. We're already at 16 minutes. Okay, so fear, which is 11. So fear, the time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fear blocks flow. Mantra, I am courageous. So just like I was saying down here about, you have to move through it, through any kind of, blockages, any kind of fear itself, right? You have to go through it. You can't go around it. You can't mask it. You can't, avoid it. You got to go through it. And fear blocks flow. Effortless effort. You go with the flow. That's what I was saying. So then, number 25. The Velvet Queen. A rare prize is to be bestowed upon you. The universe is confirming that the most luscious dreams of your heart are being nurtured into manifestation. To this end, you shall be given a saving grace and an intervention if needs be. To be open to receive, surrender doubt in favor of unconditional trust. Through your trust and optimism, you make it easier for the universe to give you a most deserving gift. Okay, so a rare prize is worth the effort to attain it. Your efforts will need to include loving discipline. Loving discipline is not about trying to bend the world according to your will, but rather about readying yourself to align with the spirit of what you want to receive. So again, like I was just saying, instead of trying to control a situation or force a situation, this is saying that you want to allow yourself to be open to receive from the universe and go with the flow, right? To surrender, okay, so it says to receive rather than to attempt to take by force requires strength, trust, spiritual intelligence, and courage. It is, and that's what that fear card was all about. It is easier to try and force things from a fearful place. Can't make this up. But it is more effective and empowering to learn how to attract and receive through consciously chosen surrender. This allows the universe to do its best work for you. To surrender is not about passivity, but doing all we can and then trusting life enough to let go and allow the outcome to be what it will. Surrendering is not giving up. It's about trusting that there is a great and generous intelligence expressing itself through our lives, and if open to it, great treasures are bestowed upon us. It's like you have to trust the universe. And first off, you have to make sure that, the intention that you put behind everything is to the highest vibrational frequency, right? But then once you've done that and you know that what you put out there was just the best that you could do with the best intention, then with that you allow the universe to work its magic, and come back to you. The Velvet Queen assists in shifting the mind from scarcity to prosperity consciousness, where we feel that we can receive precious gifts from an easy, open attitude, neither holding on to them out of fear, nor pushing them away out of shame or guilt. When she enters your life, she brings a sign of abundance headed your way. This might manifest itself in many and varied ways, in financial wealth, career opportunities, increased love and affection in your relationships, or as a sense of living in the rich fullness of life, spiritually as well as emotionally and materially. So she also indicates a prize that is worth attaining. It is said that the sweetest fruit is at the top of the tree and therefore worth the climb. Don't give up. You cannot make the fruit on the tree grow faster. What will happen according to the rhythm of life, but you can certainly do your part to be ready to climb the tree at the right moment to savor the sweetness of success. And then we've got moderation. So can you be satisfied with a few clippings from your yard? We live in a society that tells us to always be searching for something better. Living this way is exhausting. Because we are limitless beings, we will never find full contentment through worldly things. I'm going to butcher this. Anandamaya Ma said, egoless work is full of beauty. Egoless work is full of beauty, for it is not prompted by a desire for self-gratification, so long as the knots that constitute the ego are not unraveled. So Tao number 9, it is easier to carry an empty cup than one that is filled to the brim. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to dull. The more wealth we possess, the harder it is to protect. Reflections. Cut your flowers and surround yourself with beauty. Flowers and beauty. Just don't hold on too tightly. Can you find joy in moderation? And it may be a good time to clean out a closet and make donations. Affirmation, simplicity reminds me I am more than my ego. So somebody could be dealing with kind of a big ego problem, and it's like time to cut back, time to have some moderation, whether that's partying or drinking or overindulgence in any way, shape, or form. All right, what do we have for Pisces, please? If any of this resonates too, again, whether it's you or somebody that you're dealing with, because I'm just the messenger, not trying to drag anybody. But if any of this resonates, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below, and also like, share, subscribe. All right, so what do we have for Pisces? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Okay. Underneath the deck, we have ink pot problems to be resolved. Somebody could be signing a contract or presenting a contract because you've got the ink pen or the ink and quill there. Pisces, please. Okay. Underneath the deck, broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. So this is an underlying energy and or what you don't see coming. So you could have already been dealing with this. All right, so first card that we have out, we've got Firecracker, Excitement. Then we have Ladder, Climbing Towards Success. And again, this is you or somebody that you're dealing with. It could be bits and pieces of different storylines within your life. Place it where it needs to go. Then we have Love. So I feel like this is right in the center. So I feel like love, either for yourself or for another, could be kind of like a central idea or energy. Then we have Bat. Take care, enemies are working against you. And then we have Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. All right, so let's get some tarot. What do we have for our perfect Pisces? Our high-vibing, deep, mystical Pisces. What do we have for them, please? Higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Staffs, Seven of Wands. This is all about defending yourself, morals, ethics, beliefs, values, goals. So you could be defending yourself Or also trying to like balance and align your chakras, like the 7 chakras too. But you could be having to defend yourself in some situation. All right, what do we have for firecracker for Pisces? Three of Pentacles. This talks about partnership. So you might be engaging in some type of exciting new partnership. Ladder, climbing towards success. Now that could have been in the past or the recent past. Then we have the Death card, dealing with a Scorpio. So the Death card doesn't mean necessarily death, right? But it does mean that there's an ending or major transformation in something, which changes things. So it's like a change. There could be a Scorpio climbing towards success, or this could be like whatever this exciting partnership is, that could transform everything in which you are climbing towards success. What's love? What's love got to do with it? That's what I just like started. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken? Who sings that? What is that song? If you guys know who sings that, drop that in the comments below. I don't know where that came from. I haven't heard that in forever. So, but you're dealing with love here, at least in some aspect. What's love got to do with it? What's love got to do with it? All right. Ooh, okay. So it's the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So if it was upright, this is somebody being left out in the cold. But in reverse, this is somebody being let back in, or somebody coming in out of the cold because of love. So what's bad? Take care. Enemies are working against you. Maybe you're thinking about bringing somebody in out of the cold. What's take care? Enemies are working against you. 8 of Staffs, a message. You might be getting a message. Or you might be sending a message. What's dog far away? A distant friend is thinking of you. Whoa. 5 of Swords reverse. So in this, jumped all the way up to that fear card again. A wish will not be granted in the fear. So 5 of Swords, when upright, is about a bittersweet victory. In reverse, it's like a bittersweet loss. I was trying to think of like opposite of victory, right? I always say, with this card, it's like somebody's going to win, but then there's always the person who doesn't win. So a distant friend is thinking of you. This could have been a friend who lost something, or potentially there could be a loss. There could be a loss, and then you have a distant friend thinking of you. Or vice versa. Just place yourself where it needs to go. So 7 of Pentacles underneath the deck is all about growth. This talks about planting the seed for something. It could be anything, a brand new project, a new partnership, something like that. And it's for a partnership or some kind of like a new beginning in love or emotions, feelings. Also water sign energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And it's because of something, it's because of 5 of Cups. Because of something that happened in the past. It was like spilled milk, right? But what they don't see is still the 2 cups still ahead of you, which is partnership, And then, celebration. Whoa, with the Devil. Celebration, 9 of Pentacles, wishes fulfilled. Could be toxic. Could be with the Capricorn. Yeah. I'm not going to go too far back because energy changes, y'all. Free will changes everything. When I do readings based on the energy that I'm receiving at this time, right? But based on people's decisions, that changes timelines and storylines. And there's some people that'll argue saying, well, it's destined and blah, blah, blah. And, we're still supposed to make it to, point B. Yeah, but it's like based on your decisions, which route it's going to take you to get you to there. It's like route A could be like the straight direction, the straight shot. Route B could be like zigzag all around the world to and then you get there, 15 years later. So, okay, so underneath the deck, the energy going into this is the Two of Wands. We're already at 30 minutes. All of these readings have gone over 30 minutes, so I do apologize. We're almost done. This is reflecting on your past actions in order to make the smartest, wisest decisions moving forward, courageously. So it's like, again, nothing to fear but fear itself. You have to move forward courageously, make these decisions in order to move forward. What's the Three of Pentacles, the excitement in the Three of Pentacles with Firecracker? And the Three of Pentacles for Pisces. What's the Three of Pentacles, Firecracker for Pisces? Okay. We've got the Judgment card and the Page of Wands in reverse. So, Page of Wands upright is talking about a new start, somebody that's really excited. New start. It's like a passionate new start to something new, a new endeavor, something like that. But in reverse, it's like that it's not happening because she's going backwards. Now, this could be a new start with somebody from the past or like a redo. I'm hearing redo. So you could be excited about potentially like trying to start something over again, like a second time around. And then we have Judgment, which upright means, either somebody's making a judgment about you, you're making a judgment on another person. But it also talks about like judging what your soul's desire is, and where you want to move in life. Making the decision of like which direction you're going to take in life. But in reverse, it's like you're not able to make this. Somebody's not able to make this judgment. Or they're having a hard time making this judgment. So what is the Scorpio? What is the Death card? I say Scorpio because I am Scorpio, and Death card doesn't scare me every time I see it. But I look at it like a Scorpio card, right? But it's transformation. So what is this ladder and climbing towards success with the Death card? Maybe it's like the climbing towards success is death not happening. Maybe that's what needs to end and transform this partnership. Yeah, because so there could be, we've got the Seven of Cups. This Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, so I feel very strongly Scorpio energy, but this Scorpio has lots of options. And the Scorpio could be climbing towards success because they have lots of options, which is very transformative. Transformation for sure. So what is love in the Five of Pentacles in reverse? What I'm hearing is somebody's not out in the cold anymore. Like there could have been somebody, people could have thought somebody was out in the cold, but they're not out in the cold, and they could be in love. Or they're just, they are in the vibration of love. What is Five of Pentacles in reverse with love for Pisces? Six of Wands, yeah, this person is having a victory, or there's this energy. There's some kind of victory in love coming out from the cold. What's Bat with Eight of Staffs? What's Bat with the Eight of Staffs? Two messages here. So we've got the World with the High Priestess. So you're either getting a message. Okay, so the High Priestess card is the tarot card reader of the Zodiac. You could be getting tarot card readings like this, right? You could be a tarot card reader. You also could be, this is like a card of just intuition. So it's just using your intuition in order to close out cycles and start anew. Because the World card is all about that. You could also be dealing with Aquarius, Leo, Taurus or Scorpio energy, because that represents the World card. But the World is all about cycles, endings, and beginnings. So take care. Enemies are working against you. You could be getting a message. Oh, I get it. So you could be getting a message about like a high priestess energy that's starting a new cycle. Or this could be you. Somebody could be getting a message that you're starting a new cycle. I don't know how the enemies are working against you kind of falls into that, but could be, I feel like that could be like a third party energy, like outside of whoever these two people are. So then we've got the dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you with 5 of Swords in reverse. What's the 5 of Swords? Okay. Masculine energy, King of Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So this King of Pentacles energy, I feel like is this King of Pentacles energy is the one who's like kind of having a loss right now. King of Pentacles, it doesn't matter if they're Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy. It's just somebody who is really well off, makes good money, working all the time, takes care of everybody around them, all about their money, working all the time. But they're taking a loss. And then a distant friend is thinking of you, however that filters in. They could be distant from you, or you could feel distant. Then clarifying the 7 of Pentacles is the 5 of Cups, which is my don't go crying over spilled milk card. This is looking back and like looking back on 3 cups that have been spilled, something that was done in the past that it's like you could feel guilt, shame, sadness, remorse, grief, but what you're not looking at is the 2 full cups still ahead of you. You still have 2 cups ahead of you, which you use those 2 cups to plant seeds, and that can create growth. But that's underlying energy. It's either that or just somebody could be really sad from something done in the past, and it was something that had the potential for growth. So we're already at 37 minutes. That's where I'm going to leave this at. I do see, there are problems. A wish may not be granted in some form of aspect, but there are problems to be resolved. Somebody is having, successful. Somebody is starting a new cycle. Somebody may be getting a message of that. And then somebody else could be potentially taking a loss. And I just got clarification when I said that. So take it all as it resonates. If this brought you clarity, insight, and answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I don't know if I said that already or not. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I always enjoy doing these readings. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have all of that information in the description below this video. April for 420, I am giving 20% off of all readings. Hit me up, check it out, and I hope you guys have a fantastic end of March, beginning of April, and I will see you on the flip side. Peace.